Hello everyone, welcome to Learn with Lisa. Myself Lisa. I have completed my MSc in the subject of physics. So today's class is types of sentence. We has already learned what is the sentence, and today we will learn the different types of sentences and with its uses. So let's get started. Types of sentences. Before we know, again we will remember what is the sentences. Sentences is that word, the group of words that combine together and make complete meaning is called sentence. The group of words combined together and it's have a complete meaning, that is called sentences. Take an examples like the sentence is must have subject and verb. Sometimes verb is not given but it understandable. Like in every sentences, verb must have to hear and with subject. So first of all, we have to know what is subject. Subject is the main part of the sentences, and verb is the daily basis activities, that is called that's verb. Sometimes the subject is not given but it is understandable. Like put the book here. Put the book here, it means we have to say another one, that is the put the book here. So it means we have to say another one, that is you. You is here described about the subject. Put the book here, that is the subject, no subject, but it have described, that is you. That like that, if a group of sentence combine together and make complete meaning, that is called sentence. If we take one example, that is blue sky is the, it is not a good thing, it is not a arranging word, it is not shows any meaning, so we will be correct, that is the sky is blue. It is the correct sentence. How? Because blue sky is it has no meaning about this and we cannot understand what is the meaning of the sentences. But in these sentences, the sky is blue, it is the correct sentences because the sky color is blue. It shows the meaning. So it is the difference. That is, if the words combine together, but it is not a called sentence because it have to something meaning. Like this, it is the differentiation of sentences. That is, then we will be discuss how the sentence must have subject and verb. That is, as I was saying you, that is the put the book here is no subject but it describe about you. Here the subject is you. Then we will be discuss how the sentences is divided and how it is workable in our daily basis. So let's start. Group of words, that is the shows the complete meaning and complete thought. Subject and verb combination, it is the beneficial, it is the main important points of the sentences. Sentence, how it is, it based in three thoughts, that is complete thought, meaning, subject and verb combination. One sentence must have three thoughts, then that is called sentences. Let's move how much types of sentences here and how it is uses. Then it based in the meaning and expression. Subject and verb combination, if we will be take something that is the base of the meaning expression, the sentence is divided into four parts. That is, first is declarative sentence, second is imperative sentence, interrogative sentences and exclamatory sentences. In these four types of sentences, base the meaning of and expression. In the base of meaning and expression, the sentence is divided into four parts, that was the declarative, imperative, interrogative and exclamative. Let's describe about this. Declarative sentence. First we will be discuss about declarative sentences. It shows the information about anything. A declarative sentence, nothing at all, that is the expression and information about anything. Like this, the sandwich is very tasty. It meaning the sandwich, it shows the sandwich nature, the sandwich is very tasty and it signifies the sandwich taste. So it is about information, sandwich information. It gives the information about sandwich, that is the sandwich is very tasty. The dog man's best friend. It describe about dog and man, that is called declarative sentences. Like this, again we will take one example, that is she is a beautiful girl. It describe about the girl, that girl is very beautiful. It is called the declarative sentences, nothing at all. It is the description about anything and information gives the anything. That is called declarative sentences. Let's move to the second type of sentences, that is the imperative sentences. Imperative sentences, nothing at all, that is it gives command or ask or request. It only gives the command. Command means order, that is we have to say anyone to do this, that is called order. Then request. Request means in our kindness we will be request one something to do for us, that is called request. So let's take example, then it will be make it clear. Put the key in the drawer. It meaning we have to say put the key in the drawer. We have to command this. So it is called imperative sentences. Please leave your footwear outside. It also one type of command. So it is called also imperative sentences. We can say please open the window. Please go to buy the vegetable. Please keep the bottle. These all are called imperative sentences. Imperative sentences is only based in the two things, that is command and request. This is all about imperative sentences. Let's move the third type of sentences, that is the interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences is based on the double H question. We have already learned what is double H question. Double H question means it have to say it is the way of asking question, that is how, who, which, whom. These all are called double H word. If these words are added in the sentences, that is called double H word. The double H word, if interrogative sentences is only used for asking questions. Interrogative sentences is only used to asking question, that is, will you my friend? That is also one type of question. So it is also in the categorize of interrogative sentences. Who are you? It is also one type of question. Which one is you like? This is also one type of question. What is your name? How are you? All these are double H question based. So it comes into the category of interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences is only to asking question. This is called interrogative sentences. Let's move the last one, that is the fourth type of, that is the exclamatory sentences. Exclamatory sentences is used to express strong emotion or feeling. It ends with the exclamatory symbol. When we are happy, surprised and angry, this is used. These are expressed in our strong feelings and emotion through the exclamatory sentences. We flow of our feelings, angriness and surprise in these sentences. In these sentences, important point is this: these sentences end with the exclamatory symbol. That is, example, that is a huge fish. We have to know that is a huge fish. This is the big fish. So if we will be surprised, then exclamatory symbol is added. So this type of sentences, main point is it end with the exclamatory symbol, and it expresses our happiness, angriness and surprise to other thing, that is called the exclamatory sentences. Let's recap quickly what we have already learned. First, we have learned what is sentences, the group of words combined together if something gives something meaning, that is called sentences, and it have to subject verb arrangement and the general thought, the complete thought and meaning. If the three things here, that is called the sentences. We was discuss, that is four different types of sentences, that is first one is declarative, second one is imperative, third one is interrogative and fourth one is exclamatory. First one is declarative sentence, is only the information about anything, and second type, that is imperative sentence, is that is the ask, the request and command, and third one is based in the asking question and it also based in the double H question. And fourth one is exclamatory sentences. It shows and express our feelings like angry, surprise and happiness. It is called, or it is the exclamatory sentences. It is all about the sentences and different types of sentences. Again, we will be discuss about how much types of sentences are here and how is the criteria we know about that sentences. Next class we will be discuss. If you like my video, please share and subscribe. If you have not seen any video before, then I would highly recommend you to see all those videos, that will be benefit for you. Thanks.